Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Brandon from TMA, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About. I have some more Black Ops 2 gameplay for you. Hope you enjoy it. I actually don't even know what it is yet, because I'm talking to a blank screen. So, if I go shorter or longer, sorry. But, let's get into this. Today I want to talk about Call of Duty and what it means to me, or gaming in general. So, let's just call this gaming. Let's talk about gaming. So I want to start off by saying that I am not a hardcore gamer. To me, hardcore gaming is defined as somebody who is more hardcore than most people. I'm in the most people majority. I play sometimes whenever, mainly whenever the other guys from TMA get on, or, Grayson will be like, "You want to play?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, dude, let's do that." That's typically how it goes. I don't usually play by myself, but unless like a game first comes out, or obviously Skyrim, you kind of have to. But in a typical day, I will not play Minecraft by myself, or anything, unless I'm making a video or something. I do not typically do things by myself. So I am not a hardcore gamer. I don't stay up for hours playing Call of Duty, because to be honest, I can only play for about 3.5 hours and then I'm done for the day. Now a lot of people look on this as negative, and I am not one of those people that spends loads of time. I am not the highest prestige. In fact, I'm only the second prestige at this point. I don't play that much, and that's another reason why I'm not extremely good at it. You have those people that just are so amazing at Call of Duty because they play it so much. I'm not one of those guys, and I don't think that any of us at the maximum ammunition, at least toward Call of Duty, are like that. We typically don't spend hordes of time into video games unless we're with each other. Like we can spend a whole day playing Minecraft, like we did on the LAN party, which by the way was super fun. You should definitely go watch it if you haven't. But we enjoy doing stuff like that together. It's fun. But on our own, I don't think any of us are we don't spend hours upon hours upon hours just playing by ourselves. I think that it's more of a social thing. And now I'm just talking for myself. I don't know everybody, like their personal life. I don't know what they do. I do know though that I see James all the time, JGK. He's always on Steam. That's cool. But I'm just not one of those guys, who's gonna play by themselves for a really long time. But I do have the respect level for the people's endurance that can go hours upon hours. I literally do not understand how you can do that, because my eyes start burning and I start getting all babyish about it. But also I just look at the time and just like, wow, I've put a lot of time into this. Maybe I should get off and give myself a break, get some fresh air, and do something. But some people can just go and go and go and go and go. So to me, Call of Duty is more of an activity, like something else would be. It's like a social activity to me. That's what gaming is. That's what Call of Duty is. I'm not one who's so hardcore that he's gonna stay up, for hours building something sweet on Minecraft. But I respect people who can do that, because that's not me, and I know nothing about what it's like. But I know that to some people, Call of Duty can be their entire lives. Some people work for making great gameplay and putting on YouTube, or some people do tournaments and get money that way, and that's pretty cool. But that's just not me, so I can't really relate in that. I'm kind of a music guy, so I put my heart and soul into music, just like someone else would put their heart and soul into gaming, which I can understand. It's like a hobby. It's like sports or something. You can get really, really into it, and the more you do it, the better you get. Practice makes perfect, and that's why those highest prestige guys are really good, because they play all the time. Why else would they already be in the highest prestige? But it's just kind of different, because if I get into a lobby with dudes that are on at least 6 prestige or higher, I almost wet myself. I almost wet myself for what's to come, and that is loss, if they're on the opposite team of me. Sometimes I'll even back out, or me and Grayson will join a clan with all the dudes on the team, and that's scary to me. I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy losing. I don't enjoy it, but I can handle it. And, you know, I'm not really a rage quitter, though I will say I jumped on Black Ops today, Black Ops 1, got my butt kicked and raged, played some zombies, got my butt kicked in it as well. Now I'm making a video for you guys because I couldn't get decent footage. But I also want to talk about, like, even in Call of Duty. Obviously, to me, I'm not a hardcore gamer, so when I lose, doesn't mean as much. When I'm, you know, my KD's down, I could care less about my KD, and that's a good thing to talk about. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the kill-death ratio that everybody is so concerned with. I understand that having more kills than deaths makes you a better player, but not whenever you are leading the team with captures, you know, like in domination. If you have way more captures than everybody else, which I will say is usually me, you know, because I'm a bomb planter in demolition. I capture things in domination. I'm just kind of a go-getter kind of guy, and I don't care if I die 40 times. I'm gonna cap that flag. And that's just kind of how I am. You know, you have your other dudes who are trying to get a good KD, and they're, you know, staying back, playing it smart, strategizing. That's sweet, but that's not me. I'm kind of the aggressive player that's gonna get in there, who's gonna do his thing. But then people look at it and they just look at my KD and they're like, dude, you're really not good at this game. Even though I'm not the best at the game, you still have to admit that I'm getting, like, the most caps out of anybody. I'm getting, you know, and I'm just saying, like, in a usual lobby, in a more average lobby, like, obviously, I'm not going to be the dude getting the most caps if I join a lobby, you know, with a bunch of really high prestigers. I'm probably not going to be doing as well. But I'm talking about an average lobby with, you know, max 6th prestige. I'm gonna be, you know, the guy who's getting at least some of the caps, because that's kind of what I do. And in demolition, my job is to plant the bombs and then die right afterward. But that's just the kind of player I am, and I respect people who can go 46 and 5 in a game. That's really cool to me. And if I ever did that, you'd be sure that I would post it, because that doesn't happen to me very often. But I will say that I think that in at least Call of Duty, you have to kind of expand yourself to a respect level that you can respect people that play that kind of game, you know, who play the kind of game, you know, to win it, not just to get a good KD. Though I do respect, like I said, I respect the dudes who can walk out of a game with an insane KD. You know, look at TBNR Frags. He's a PC gamer. If you don't know who he is, you should check him out. He gets insane kill death ratios. It's just crazy. I don't even understand it. He gets called a hacker like every single time, and he does live commentaries, so it's pretty obvious that he doesn't hack. But it's just so mind-boggling to me how you can be that good at it. But he invests a lot of time into it, and his channel pays off because thanks to his YouTube channel, like, that's his job now. I think that's pretty cool. But I could never be that dude. Like, I'm just a casual gamer who gets on whenever I feel like getting on, and I play. You know, I don't feel obligated to play to get good gameplay, because I will post gameplay whether it's good or not in people's eyes. If I look at it and be like, dude, I got lots of captures that game, I like this gameplay. You know, different gameplays to me have different characters depending on your different strategies and what you do differently. Not just killing people. Like, I think that Call of Duty is such a strategic game, and you can play it in many different ways, many different classes. You know, I like to go around with a shotgun and cap things, very close quarters. There's those other dudes, you know, the snipers that kind of sit back, snipe. But then there's those other snipers that do what I do with a shotgun, but with a sniper, and that's really cool. But that's all I have for you today. Think about it, comment, let's talk about it a little bit. If you comment, we'll comment back. Just kind of talk about it, because that's the kind of gamer I am. I understand that I'm not a hardcore gamer, and I'm not going to try to pretend to be. I'm not going to try to work my butt off to produce these gameplays with, you know, insane kill death ratios whenever I'm just not that kind of player. And I'm probably not going to have as much fun, because I'll just be defeated the whole time because my KDs, like, are under, or, you know, whatever. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give me your insight, because I really do care. I really want some more insight on this. And I think that, you know, think that KD is important, and it does in a way define how good you are. But, just say you might want to spread out to different game types or different game styles. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, whatever else you want to do. It's your life, not mine. Enjoy.